and then that should say go live on here. Live stream start.
Would it be easier if we just start live stream now and then people can watch us eat pasta?
Don't get worried about it. The more you think about it, the worse it feels, and like, you know, I've had that multiple times where you're just sitting there being like, I've definitely got it. Text me, yeah.
What's phone number?
078505
78 0785
05
0785 05
23 77.
Is it verification?
Yep. 137 026. Oh, you were doing the what? You're doing the Instagram, Jack. Thanks.
Yeah.
Have you posted like a post or just stories?
Just stories.
Oh,
Well, we've got some posts.
That's the reason. It's just verified my account. That's what I said. Can you remind everyone to subscribe as well?
Well, for Instagram.
No, for your YouTube.
Oh.
If you get if you get 1,000 subscribers.
I fucked it. They shouldn't subscribe to this one unless I can change the account that's in. That's in my work account.
I can change it.
Yeah.
So
Switch.
your channel. Quarantine quiz live stream.
That's it. Cool. You click on that. Started streaming 117 seconds ago, so we need to pause that. You know, we'll put a holding screen or.
But it is working now.
Yeah.
Let's just definitely check.
We've gone live, but we jumped the gun. So that's the right.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so then
I'll just check that link though. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jack just worked. Okay. So I need to mute.
People got something.
Dreaming like it was before we chose to leap in. Blue surrounding you. Blue. If our hearts, oh, would send it down the line, down the telephone line. And you make a
To those people watching.
Hello.
We're not quite ready yet, but we will be soon. Make sure you've emailed all the necessary links to your teammates and that you've got your answer sheet in front of you. Your answer sheet should look like that. And, you know, whilst you're waiting, you can fill in your team name and the number of players.
We've just sent out the second batch.
We've just sent out the second batch of emails. So if you haven't signed up yet, it's probably too late. Sorry. Also, there's... Oh, we're gone. Bye. Sneak away. Welcome to the quarantine quiz with me, Jack. What's your name?
Jasper.
We're going to be your hosts for this evening and for every other quiz that should be coming up on a weekly basis. We have slightly under half an hour until the quiz begins, so this is just going to be a bit of filler. In case you got any...
It's not filler, it's just warm up.
Just warm up.
I think the only way that we can talk, we can hear anything from you is in the little chat thing on the side. I think Joseph Honeywood's got involved. So
yeah.
Thank you, Joseph.
So if you've got any technical questions, you can add that on the chat, or you can post it on the Instagram. We'll try and check that when we can. But yeah, we're doing our best, and I think there's a bit of a delay on the video. So, as I say, we're going to do our best.
We also might have horrendous feedback issues, we're not sure.
Learning curve.
So, I think we're meant to put a note that said wear headphones if you get really bad feedback.
Yeah.
And try and mute your mic when you're not speaking. But...
we're all learning, so...
we'll figure it out.
So, we've got a few people online who are saying hello.
Hi to all of you.
Hello to all of you.
There's a cat.
I hope everyone's very excited about this, because we are.
Cat wants to get involved.
We've got
What's
a cat
the cat's name?
Russell. Oh, hello.
Ah, like the Wi-Fi.
So, we came up with this idea, 2 days ago?
I think it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. And kind of cobbled this all together, and we've had some help from some very useful people. Willem's in the background. I don't know if he's going to get involved. Probably not. It's fair enough. And yeah, hopefully this is a starting point for something that we can expand into. Someone saying there's no issues. That's nice.
That's great.
That's great. We're happy with that. I was saying to Jasper, half an hour is quite a long time to fill. So
I think we could probably fill it though.
we're going to do our best. So Jasper and I used to do pub quizzes fairly regularly.
Well, tell them the story about our quizzes, Jack.
So how many years ago was it?
It was when most of us finished university. So 2013.
Okay, so around about, was it that long ago? So 2013, we had a group of friends who were all back in London. And we tried to get together once a week and do a different pub quiz in London every week. Some were good, some were not so good. And sometimes we did okay and sometimes we were largely unsuccessful.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
How many did we win? We won the King & Co. one.
Yeah, when we won...
Tommy McTrivia.
We won the bridge.
Did we win? We won a Bearcat quiz.
No, the ship. That's what I mean. The
Yeah.
ship.
Talk to them about the ship.
So there's a pub in Wandsworth called the Ship by the bridge. It's quite a nice pub. It's a Young's pub. Don't know how you feel about that. But there was a really good quizmaster called James Bearcat who did a very good quiz that has kind of inspired us to try and write our own. We've done quizzes before at Brainchild Festival.
Yeah, we're not amateurs.
No, and I've done a couple like work things for people, and they've been all right, and people seem to have enjoyed them. So we thought, let's have a go at this. So we've got quite a lot of experience actually quizzing, some experience of hosting quizzes, and hopefully we'll be decent hosts. I don't know. I'm sure it will be much more fun and lively when the quiz actually starts. Also to celebrate a quarantine quiz, we're all having quarantinis, which is a non-specific drink. So if you...
Colpner says, and the New Year's quiz.
Oh, and the New Year's quiz. I just got that too. I also host a New Year's quiz. Anyway, quarantine is a non-specific drink, so whatever you've got to hand that has a vague amount of alcohol in, you can call a quarantini. I've got black filter coffee with some amarula in.
If you didn't know, now a word from our sponsors.
If you're ever in the West London area and fancy a coffee, I can highly recommend that there is no better place to get a coffee in the West London area than at Black Anchor Coffee Company, your local specialty coffee van, located by Gold Hawk Road Station and Shepherd's Bush Market. Very reasonable prices, quality coffee.
If I went there on Sunday, would I find it?
No, you wouldn't find it on Sunday.
If I went there at 2 o'clock on a weekday, would I find it?
It depends on what sort of mood I'm in.
What time are you there from?
Normally there from just before 7 until 12:30 at the moment. Yeah, just seeing how things are going whilst Corona's going on.
Someone said hi from Rome, Italy. Hi from Rome, Italy.
Hello from Rome, Italy. I think we've got...
that's good stuff.
If there's anyone else who's not based in England, can you let us know? Because that's really exciting. And of course, you know, you can spread the word if you enjoyed this quiz. I can now confirm that Richard Burnett is now excited. He wasn't excited before.
Should we tell them about the special guest? From Scrubs.
Oh, yeah. I guess
the talking point.
So, I decided this morning that maybe we could try and get a celebrity on board. So I thought, who would I most like to do our quiz? So I sent a message. I'm sure I can talk about this because he's not actually online. To Zach Braff. And this is what I sent to him. I said, "Dear Mr. Braff, Sir Zach, I understand that you may be self-isolating in these difficult times. May we offer our assistance to help cure some of the boredom? The quarantine quiz is entirely only, that doesn't make any sense, is entirely online," that's what I was supposed to say, "British pub quiz style," no, I'm going to start again. The quarantine quiz is entirely online British pub style quiz that anyone can access online. If you want to get a virtual team together and sign up, join us before 7:30 British Standard Time or 12:30 your time, and that would be incredibly jolly. Sorry to bother you, Scrubs, and you are my nectar. Haven't heard back from him, so that's a shame. So I'll try someone different next week. Jasper, who would you invite, celebrity-wise?
I was just thinking about how long half an hour is in filler time.
It's a long time, isn't it?
I think we'll have to repeat ourselves a few times. We've got how many people watching? I can't really get a live idea of that. Yeah, we have just been informed by our lovely
That we should play.
by our auto cue.
Yeah, we should play noughts and crosses.
Yeah, we should play noughts and crosses.
If you are sitting around and waiting for the quiz to start, make sure you go on Instagram and hashtag us and tag us at so using the hashtag the quarantine quiz, or posting on your story at the quarantine quiz, and you know, just try and spread the word so we can get as many people on board as possible and keep this thing growing, which should be very exciting.
We're starting at 8 on the dot.
Starting at 8 on the dot because
No slackers.
we're struggling for time. Yeah, so if you enjoy this, you can, I don't know, take photos of you taking the quiz or screenshotting or something, and you can post that online. That'd be fun. That'd be nice.
I've seen some good ones coming in already.
Thank you to all those people who are doing that. Yeah, Jasper.
We're meant to do a shout out.
Shout out to.
These people.
Can we shout out to Shivani, Joe, Patrick, and George?
If you can, Jasper and Jack.
Which we've
Oh, that's
done.
us.
So, shout out to those people. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Yeah, Jasper, if you could invite one celebrity to have a go at the quarantine quiz, who would you invite?
There's a
I really
great
wanna
one
share that.
incoming from Miss Alice Bond. Felipe Ayashe getting in on the. How can we share this?
We'll put them on Instagram later.
We can forward this
Put it on Instagram,
to the compare,
Ah, yes, and he can put them on Instagram.
and then
for
he
us.
can put them. Can he flash them on the screen for you? Can you flash live? It's like
We'll see
like
what
an
we can do.
intense Joe Rogan podcast, isn't it? Like Will's the. Have you watched Joe Rogan?
I've listened to one.
You know how they have like the screen thing?
No, because I listened to it.
Maybe we should get headphones like Joe Rogan. That'd be good.
Maybe. Who
think we
knows?
do need
Maybe
more
Joe
of that.
Rogan should get sailor hats like us. How about that? I'm trying to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Which
I've
celebrity
interrupted.
would you get on the quarantine quiz?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't really know many celebrities,
Right.
but do you know who my favourite celebrity is?
I think I do. is he currently in a film starring a wee blue hedgehog?
Yeah.
Ah,
My favourite celebrity is definitely Jim Carrey.
yeah. Okay,
So
so
it'd be very much him.
should we, if he's on Instagram, we could try and invite him next week.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
I think I saw him. He was doing some interesting things on Instagram or Twitter the other day.
Okay, well, we can give it a go.
He was sharing a poem he wrote.
Oh.
He's quite insane.
Ooh, look.
The stream is down while Willem does something.
Hopefully,
It's coming back up now.
You can-
There's a bit of
you can see them.
latency.
don't look at that one.
No. That's the live one.
Yes.
And then
See?
this is the actual. This is the one that everybody else sees.
Yeah, but they hear it at the same time as that, so there's no point. You just pay attention to that one, and then they'll hear it
We've got
later.
an extremely technical setup here. Why is there a piece of toast called the quarantine quiz?
I don't know. It's got
That's weird.
It's got a chilling face on it. It looks like a snowman I'd never want to meet. But thank you, Emma.
So if Alice Bond uploads that as the hashtag,
Emma Howard the actor. Howard actor.
my dad's
Thank you.
sending me links saying stop touching my face. Oh, we don't want to talk about that, really, do we? It's not about that.
But thank you for the picture, Emma. We appreciate the creepy piece of bread.
Is she actually? Is she here? If you're here, type in the chat, Emma. Say yes, you're here.
Should we talk about the prize as like a little amuse-bouche?
Oh, someone's talking about your moustache.
Who's talking about my moustache? Who's that?
Flight.
Okay. Oh yeah. I've got some sunglasses that make me look like Robotnik as well. I'll try and wear those next time. We went on a sailing trip where I had this tash, those sunglasses, and a shaved head. That was a look.
I think we've got some questions coming in, so that will help us out a bit. How do we answer the questions? It's quite a good one.
So that's from George. George, if you are watching this, then you would have got an email to get to the live stream. On that email should be attached your answer sheets. We're going to put up what the answer sheet should look like.
It is up, is that?
Oh, it's there. So your answer sheet should look like that. It should have a little banner at the top and it should say the quarantine quiz 1903 first half. So if you click on that, that's your answer sheet. So only one of you needs to fill that in. It's not every member of your team needs to fill that in because it will be very confusing for us to mark. So elect either the team captain does it or someone else does it as like the scribe, and you can use your video chat or whatever you want to kind of discuss the questions as they come up, and then one person will fill that in. So hopefully that clarifies for you, George. Any other questions?
If you don't have the link, let us know.
Yeah, and we'll stick
and we
it
can
somewhere.
pop it in the chat.
Yeah. Yes, I am drinking coffee, Viviana. Coffee with Amarula in it, because it's naughty.
We're holding ourselves for a little bit until we start the drinks. That's the other part of the thing.
Oh yeah.
Drinking allowed.
Of course it's allowed. It's a pub quiz, technically. So, you know, if you want to get on the booze, it's Thursday, you may as well. No one's doing anything tomorrow.
I've got my last day of work.
Well, I'm working tomorrow as well, but, you know, we were sitting
Oh,
on...
you're working. I thought
I'm
you were going to take
working.
the day off. Little breaky poo.
No,
Not after this
breaky-
great advertising.
No breaky poo for Jag. Exactly. So if you're not working and you want to come down and grab a coffee, if you say you did the quiz, we'll give you a discount. That's a good deal. It's pretty big, but
What
yeah.
type of discount?
Any black coffee, £1.50. Any coffee with milk in a regular size, £2.
Isn't that just your normal Friday discount?
I forgot it was Friday. But, okay, I'll give you an extra discount. I don't know. Free coffee for everyone. I don't know what you're doing, Jasper.
Alright, so the roles, should we talk through the roles of the quiz? Like who we are and what we're doing?
I guess so. Do you want to lead that one? Because I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about.
I was just going to say that I'm here to field questions, and Jack is the scribe, the writer of the quiz originally, the format and the
Yeah, so
brains behind the matter.
So I've come up with all the questions. So
I'm merely the glue that holds it all together.
yeah, you're the more technical expert. And I guess I'm the quiz enthusiast. I came up with all the questions, so if you've got any issues with the questions, I guess that's sort of my fault. But we would actually appreciate any feedback you've got at the end of the quiz, like what you thought of the questions, what you thought of the format, how easy was it to follow, like all the links and stuff. So we can constantly try and improve this and make it as slick as possible. Sound fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you've got any feedback, put it on our Instagram page, like send us a message just saying this could work better. Or, I don't know, try and make one of the rounds a bit easier. But the whole point of the quiz is it's supposed to be a little bit challenging. Yeah, I don't know. And whilst you're there and sending a message, of course, you know, like the page, spread the word, get the followers up. And hopefully we can make this a nice big fun thing for everyone to do every Thursday. And it's hashtag the quarantine quiz, not quarantine quiz. That would be the wrong one to tag.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, so it's the quarantine quiz. Some people have already tagged that, so we appreciate that.
Else, I suppose.
No!
Yeah, look, it wasn't.
Oh! Okay, other people. Go back to the live chat, see if there's any questions.
Ah, okay. No, just you drinking coffee. What about your story that you had lined up for this?
Good point. So, the whole reason why I like doing quizzes is it's an opportunity to learn things. Do you agree, Jasper? Really? Well, you learn something. If you don't know the answer to a question, then you find out later. You're like, oh, I learned that. Sort of.
Yeah. Are we going to go through the answers like that? We probably should, shouldn't we?
We'll
We
go
haven't-
through the answers.
haven't
Yeah.
structured it like that.
Yeah,
yet,
we're going to
have
go through the answers.
Yeah.
So I guess,
Okay.
yeah, we'll talk about the structure later, probably closer to 8 o'clock when more people are watching. So,
49 in.
have
so
you
far.
have you learned anything new today, Jasper? Anything new fun?
Learned quite a
this
lot
week?
today.
Anything this week that's exciting? Some
Are you
facts that you want to
looking-
share?
Are you looking for something?
Not
that we
nothing
discussed
specific.
before?
Nothing specific. I just want to know you learned anything fun. Nice fun facts.
A lot of the facts I've learned aren't
Yes.
necessarily
Fun.
fun. I'm afraid.
Okay.
But that's what we're doing this for, right?
Yeah.
A break from the mess.
Yeah.
Um,
I learned today, not today, this week that moon landing, not the first one, the second one, the live broadcast from it was faked because there was solar glare which destroyed the camera. It was actually on the moon, so they couldn't televise it. So the actual thing that everyone saw on TV was a combination of puppets and people in a sound studio. That was quite fun.
kind of blanked out halfway. Sorry.
You need to.
Oh,
engage
Harry
with-
Cheeks in the house.
Hello, Harry. Nice to see you.
Ooh, we can make him a moderator. That's cool.
Let's not do that.
Put user in timeout. That's cool.
I've also learned some things about myself. This phrase me.
It's in French.
Yeah, no, not in French. I learned that I'm probably my concentration's terrible. Like yesterday, so
You're going all serious.
well, no. So this is hopefully an okay story. So
Oh, is this one of your stories?
one of my stories. When I go to work in my van, and I pack it all down, but then I take it home and I have to give it a good proper clean. So I take everything out and clean it properly, and use the sink in the kitchen. And after that, I'm just like, oh, I need to get some milk for tomorrow. So it's a slightly better story than it sounds. So I had to go get some milk. And I got to Sainsbury's, and it wasn't until I actually went to go grab some milk that I realised I still had a tea towel in my hand. And you had to be you can't ignore the fact that you got a tea towel because someone might think you're trying to steal it. Trying to be sly about it, but you don't want to draw too much attention to the fact that you're just holding a tea towel for no reason.
Difficulties of your life.
That was weird. And also, I realised today that I'm probably too nice to people. So yes.
Have you given away any free coffees?
Yes.
Never give away free
I
coffees.
give away free coffee.
How often?
You know, not all the time.
What do people have to say for a free coffee?
If they're struggling and they're asking for money or something, I'd rather give them a free coffee than give them money. So I give away free coffees like that. But yeah, a guy came up to me yesterday and he was obviously on some sort of dubious substance. And he ended up talking to me for about 25 minutes, non-stop. About, I think he was trying to tell me a story, but it just went on forever and it was going in all sorts of different directions. Anyway, I ended up giving him a loyalty card, which was a mistake because it's got my personal number on it. And I was coming here today on the train and I got a call on my phone, and because it's my business phone sort of, I answered. He was calling me. He was calling
Was
me.
he like, where you at? I want coffee.
He was calling me for a chat. And he's like, oh yeah, I popped down. I popped down today and your van wasn't there. And I'm just like, oh, that's nice. And I ended up speaking to him for about 10 minutes and being really scared about having
I
to
think
go to work.
that was a good time. We're 5 minutes out.
Okay.
We are starting 8 o'clock sharpish. Now's quite a good time to go over the ground rules again. I know some of you might have seen this, the very loyal people who are here. 30?
Yeah.
Thank you. But we'll go over it again so everybody knows, everybody's on the same page.
Mm-hmm. So we'll go through the serious stuff. So the ground rules are, please just keep the chat into your teams that you've already said you've got. Don't add in extra people, because that's not fair if you've got a team of 10 people.
Well, should we... let me run through the format first, in case there's people who don't know what's happening. They've just found this randomly. So... We're here live hosting the quiz.
Yeah.
Then we've sent everybody who signed up by 7:30 a link to a personal chat room that you and your team can be in. So no matter where you are, you can all chat together privately. We're not in that. We don't have any access to that. Jump in.
Yeah.
We won't bother.
We're not going to do that.
And so you can chat amongst yourselves. So it's like you're at the table at the pub. Then we've also sent you 2 links of a Google form.
Yep.
One of them's the first half, one's the second half.
So those are
for
your
the answer sheets.
Yeah, so that's the answer sheets that you fill in. If you're saying there's not really like the questions on there, we did that on purpose so you can't kind of like sneak ahead and look at the questions and kind of like allocate questions to people to work out themselves or look up on their phone or on the internet. So that's our next rule. We don't, like, obviously we can't invigilate what you're doing on your computers. So, I mean, it's kind of like a pub quiz in that sense, that we're just trusting you not to cheat, because that's not really in the spirit of doing the quiz. So please refrain from using your phones and computers to up answers, 'cause that's not fun. And then how we're going to format it. So we're going to do the first half of the quiz. So that's just part 1 of your answer sheets. There's 3 rounds to the first half. Then we're going to have a little break for you to, I don't know, go make tea, cat to bed. We'll then come back. We'll go through who's leading at the half time, and go through 10 teams or something, because we've actually ended up with over 50 teams and probably around 200 people, which is incredible. So thank you everyone who's joined us.
Sorry, Alice, your mum just joined up post 7:30. I've just texted her the links. Special treat.
There you go.
For the mum.
Hi, Alice's
For
mum.
the mother-in-law.
Right, we've got 2 minutes left until we want to start the quiz. So, yep, so we'll do the first half, have a little break, go through the answers and who's leading at half time. Then we'll do the second half, which has another 3 rounds. And as we go, like each round, we'll kind of explain what you're supposed to be doing. The question sheet will be on the side of this video at all times, so we'll be kind of going along with it with you. And basically, I'll read every question twice.
I'm gonna get a bit.
Get me one too. I'm going to read through every question twice, give you a little bit of time to think about the question, get your team leader or your scribe to write that down. And then probably at the end of the round, I'll go through those one more time, and then we'll move on to the next round. So yeah. Okay. There might be a wee bit of a delay just so we can make sure that everyone is online and, you know, playing along with the quiz. So just make sure you got everything in order, make sure your group chats are working fine, and make sure you've got your answer sheets at the ready. So yeah, we might not start as promptly as 8 o'clock. It's not a big problem. We'll try to make up for it later. Really quickly, I'll go through each round. So the first round is going to be our general knowledge round. So that's just going to be 10 general knowledge questions. Nice and simple, covering all different themes. Round 2 is going to be a cryptic picture round. So there's going to be 5 different pictures, and you need to, it's basically an A or B style choice on those. And then round 3 is our music link question. So we're going to play you a few different songs and they will be linked in some sort of way. There's 5 questions on that round as well. Then we're going to have our break, we'll do up the scores, tell you who's winning. After the break, we've got round 4, which is a picture puzzle round, so another picture round, which is going to be a bunch of different pictures that will make up words or parts of words, and you need to kind of muddle them all up and put them together. Round 5 is going to be a translation round. I'll go into more detail about that when we get there, but basically it's going to be phrases in different languages that you're going to have to translate. And the last round is going to be, it's a knockout round. So if you're familiar with pub quizzes, a few of them do this kind of style round at the end. So there's going to be 10 general knowledge questions, which are more difficult than the first 10 that we did. The rules are, if you get a question right, you get a point. If you get a question wrong on that round, you will not get any points at all for the entire round. So if you're not sure, not 100% sure, and you don't want to put anything down, just leave it blank. Don't put anything down or you'll lose all the points for that round. So it's better to be 100% sure about one and get that 1 point than be 50% sure about 4 of them and lose everything. Then after that, we'll have a tiny wee bit of a break so we can just check the scores and we'll tell you who's won. Jasper's back.
Just getting coasters.
Jasper, are we going to tell them what the prize is or are we going to save that until the end?
Yeah, we should go for prize, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to wait for Jasper to come back and then we can tell you what the prize is. I'm using my phone. Okay, he's just getting a coaster.
Okay, I'm back in the game.
Okay, so because this is all supposed to be about isolation and not mixing with other people, obviously the prize is going to be of a digital nature.
Yeah. We wanted to make the prize not monetary.
Not monetary, because
So no one can cheat.
no one can cheat.
Well, cheating gets you nowhere.
Exactly.
And we wanted to make it
Fun. We wanted to make it fun.
Interesting.
And interesting.
So, any guesses for what we went with? Put them in the chat. Pints. Oh no. It's just like...
Have a little guess. Who? People are very excited about the beers. How come your beer's so much bigger than mine? Is it just...
How life works, Jack.
Jerome thinks it seems to be masks. Oh, like Corona masks. No, it's not going to be that. Someone's just texted me saying, you're using coasters and I'm drinking from a jar. Hello, Elaine. Classy lady.
Can we handstand? Oh no, I hurt my shoulder, so I probably shouldn't.
I can't
Fell off my
handstand
bike.
because I'm not very coordinated. Go on, let's tell them what the prize is. So the winning team will have access to a live video of us cooking.
No, it's not like access to. It's a
Well,
one-on-one cooking mentoring
basically,
session.
we will show you how to cook a dish.
Of your choosing.
Of your choosing. So you tell
Within limits.
Yeah, you tell us what you like to eat, and we'll come up with a recipe of it, and then we'll live stream you how to cook this dish.
Fun evening in with Jack and Jasper.
So yeah,
If you don't get enough of us weekly, every Thursday,
yeah,
hashtag the quarantine quiz. Then you'll have some midweek us for the winning team
yep,
with cooking something.
yeah. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. We could maybe get a famous food Instagram in.
Right. Oh yes, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to see what they think about that.
Couple
That'd
of
be nice.
thousand followers on that. You know.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Good experience.
Speaking of Instagram trio, just have a quick check of ours and see if anyone else has tagged anything. Jasper?
I don't think they have.
What?
Oh, I think that's just us.
That's us. Anyway, yeah, keep tagging. the quarantine quiz.
Okay. Compare, are we allowed to go live? Are we allowed to start? We got the
to go.
thumbs up from the boss.
Awesome. We are going to start the quiz. So can everyone please make sure you're ready to fill in the answer sheets.
So the answer sheet is the Google Doc. I'll post the link to it.
It looks like that.
Now.
There you go. We're just putting the link on the chat just in case you don't have it. Someone says Jasper looks cute in stripes. I agree. Okay, someone says they're ready and they want question number 1. We're just going to put the question sheet on the group chat so everyone has access to it just in case they don't.
Put a pre-filled link.
How do you do sends, don't you? Sorry. And then you get the link.
No, it shouldn't be that.
I'm really sorry. Let's not worry about that.
I think you probably all have it.
You've probably all got it.
If not, start kicking off in the chat and we'll sort it out.
Yeah, kick off in the chat and we'll sort it out. Anyway, let's get the quiz started. It is 8:05. That'll do. So, let's start the quiz.
Yeah,
I'm
on it. I'm on it.
Why do you... Okay, so, Round 1 is general knowledge. So, round 1, question number 1, it is...
Oh, should we give them time to fill in their names and players?
Well, we told you to already do that, so you should have filled in your quiz team names and the number of players. If you haven't, please do that now. Anyway, question number 1, a nice easy one to start us off. If you don't get this right, you know, sorry. Right, so question number 1, what shape is a ball? So remember, are they three-dimensional?
I don't know.
Who knows? You know, just like a round thing. You know, don't think too much about it, like what type of ball. Just, you know, what shape is a ball, typically. So that's question number 1. What shape is a ball? Hopefully everyone's had time to answer that one. Moving on.
Slow down.
Slow
Give some
down.
time. You know, if you're in the pub, it's not like that, is it?
It sort of is.
I think, but we've potentially got some music to play in between. Is there music
Nice
playing in
casual
between?
music. Nice casual music. You enjoy that casual music?
Oh, yeah, it is. Don't say it. You got music.
Okay, question number 2.
Going for it.
Yeah. How many legs does an octopus have? Question number 2. How many legs does an octopus have? Please fill in your answer sheets. Good luck, everybody.
This isn't a morons only quiz.
It gets tougher.
Yeah. It's this is just to get you rolling.
You know, nice and warmed up.
Get used to the chats and all of that.
Everyone seems to be having a lovely.
Got the music playing, happy song.
Anyway, so that should be a nice easy question. So we're going to move on to question number 3. Question number 3, a bit more difficult. The IOMTT is an annual...
Indigo, Oscar, Mother.
I mean, this is the question, Jasper. So.
Yeah, but they haven't written it down.
Oh, you're doing it phonetically?
Yeah.
Okay, the IOMTT is an annual motorbike race that takes place between May and June every year. What does the IOM stand for? What does IOM in the IOM motorbike TT stand for? Fill that into your answer sheets, please. Number 3.
That was a bit of a difficult.
Giving them a sec, yeah. Casual music. Oh, coffee.
Should we tell them why we're dressed up as sailors?
No,
Okay, cool. Yeah, fine.
say that for later.
Question 4.
Question number 4. The Beatles are one of the most successful bands of all time, with songs about colourful vessels, dead people, and a longing for the past. But which of the Fab Four had the most successful solo career? So, out of the 4 Beatles, who had the most successful solo career? That's question number 4.
Oh, Willem, can you turn the music off as we can't hear the questions? Too loud.
Music's too
After
loud.
Harry said pump it up, which pumped it up, but doesn't work quite the same, does it?
Okay, I'll repeat question number 4. So the Beatles are one of the most successful bands of all time, with songs about colourful vessels, dead people, and a longing for the past. But which of the Fab Four had the most successful solo careers? So you've got 4 options really for that question. And if you know the names of the 4 Beatles, you've got 1 in 4 chance of getting it right. You know, you can do first name only, that's fine, we'll know who you're talking about. Gus is asking, how do you find success? So,
Define.
define?
Just having such a good
You're
time.
putting me on a panic. So,
fine.
you know, most records sold, most number ones, just general success.
What are you doing? Why have you stopped?
Everyone's saying
talking?
successful how? I don't know, I'm just responding to these things. So, most records sold in their solo career. That's what I mean by success.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point, to
Yeah,
be fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Most records sold.
That's a big hole that we should have filled. Question 5.
Hopefully that's clarified, everyone. Question number 5. In 1999, Tom Jones recorded a version of Mama Told Me Not to Come by the Three Dog Nights. But there was another band featured on that recording. What was the name of the other band? The band who performed with Tom Jones on that song, Mama Told Me Not to Come, in 1999. So name that band for us, please. Question number 5. So question number 5. Who recorded Mama Told Me Not to Come with Tom Jones in 1999? Okay, I'll give you a few more seconds on that one and we'll move on to question number 6. Alright, question number 6. Perd Hapley, Joan Calamezzo, and Natalie Ludgate are all supporting characters in which US TV series? That's Perd Hapley, Joan Calamezzo, and Natalie Ludgate are all supporting characters in which US TV series? Name of that series. Kind of shorten it if you want to.
What are we drinking? Do you know what we're drinking?
I think so. We're drinking one of the best ales that you get readily available at supermarkets. Correct?
Yeah.
Drinking Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
The original Citra ale. Delicious.
If people were saying pump it up, I mean,
I don't know if that's a song.
or are they just responding to how much fun they're having?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we've had some pretty big comments.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So, hopefully you've had time to answer question number 6.
Oh, repeat the question, please.
Okay, sorry. Question number 6. Someone wants us to repeat it one more time. So it says, Perd Hapley, Joan Calamezzo, and Natalie Ludgate are all supporting characters in which US TV series?
I guess we need to give it about, because we've got quite a lot of lag in between when us talking and it going on to
Yeah, but you've got to stop thinking about the lag.
No, but we've got to leave it about that much time in between questions. So then we can see if people get confused.
Thank you, Jamie.
Do you know Jamie?
I know Jamie,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good. Oh, let's go to the next question. Question 7.
Question number 7.
Question 7.
Jasper's going to do question number 7. So if you have a look at your answer sheet.
Big guess. Are there more ducks or are there more chickens in the world?
Big guess.
This is so funny.
So yeah, you got multiple choice question on that sheet. So ducks or chickens?
Tickety tick. We go in the next one. You don't always have to know the answer to all the questions.
Give people some time.
But we can give them time at the end of the thing.
Some time.
We can give them like end of the round. We can give them
Alright.
a bit of jingles and we can go off screen and have a bit of chill.
Question number 8. How many characters on a current non-personalised UK licence plate? So that's numbers and letters. How many characters are on a current non-personalised UK licence plate? Numbers and letters. That's what we mean by characters.
Number plates on the back and front of the car.
Back and front.
Yeah.
So you can be identified when you're driving along on your merry day.
Nice.
Inky Crawford seems to think that was a great question.
No, I think that might be the ducks and the chickens.
And someone's really enjoying the brick wall. Thanks, Ben. I'm glad you
Margot
enjoyed it.
appreciates it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Margot.
Thank you, Margot.
Cheers
for
to
the lovely...
Margot for the hosting.
Cheers. Oh, yep, cheers.
Should we do a quick... Has somebody got a screen recorder ready so they can record this?
Yeah, you could do it on your phone, maybe.
Josh Pascal,
Yeah.
get ready. Just get
Or Adam,
out your phone.
get it ready.
3, 2, 1. Cheers,
Cheers, Tim. Cheers, Simon.
We're all constantly striving to be featured on Sunday brunches.
Yeah.
Cheers sections. So
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to question number 9. So question number 9 is about pasties. So pasties were first referenced in a historical document in 1509. Over 500 years ago now. Exciting. But which English county does that document come from? So in a roundabout way, which English county were pasties invented?
Inward.
I'm gonna punch you. So yeah, which English county were pasties invented?
Come on, a little quick one.
historical
Let's go
source.
straight on to the next one. Everyone has stuff to do. So.
No, they don't. We're getting lots of people liking and following us on Instagram, so that's nice.
Also follow us on YouTube. Question number 8 is how many characters are on a current non-personalised UK car licence plate? How many carrying characters on a licence plate?
Numbers and letters. We'll just give you a quick second to catch up on that. And just in case people are catching up on question 9 as well, that's the pasty question. Which English county were pasties invented in well, probably predating 1509, because that's when they were first referenced. Which English county were pasties invented?
How many people missed? Look, so many people missed number 8.
I mean, number 8 was really
They
simple.
must have been loving those chickens and ducks.
Number 8.
Should we do the last one? Are you all ready? What's the Insta hashtag? Hashtag the quarantine quiz.
One word. You can follow us on that. Cool. All right. Question number 10. Who was the original presenter of the ITV show Catchphrase? There's been a couple since, but no one's done it better than the original presenter of the show Catchphrase, which was on ITV.
You should give little backstories to each question because that's got a personal
I mean, I really like Catchphrase.
touch to you, hasn't it?
Yeah, Catchphrase is a great show. Little facts, apparently the man we're talking about in the question, he invented Mr. Chips. He's a little animated character in quite a few of the catchphrases. Fun. I don't know what made him come up with a little golden man with a purple bandana.
For people that have missed any questions, we'll try it this way. How should we do
You're
it?
making it too confusing. We'll just go through them again.
Yeah, we'll go through them again before the end of the round. We've
Okay.
got some messages coming in that people are missing questions. But,
Well, I mean,
we'll sort you out. don't
No,
worry.
we'll do it now because we've finished the round, so we'll just go through each question.
Okay,
again,
do you want to
really
do a
quickly.
quick run through? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going to go through a quick run through of all the questions just in case you missed any.
Not too quickly.
So question number 1 was what shape is a ball? So it might be a good idea to just scroll through your question sheets now and make sure you've got something in all your answers. So question number 1 is what shape is a ball? Question number 2 was how many legs does an octopus have? Make sure you've got something written down for that. Question number 3 was the IOMTT is an annual motorbike race that takes place between May and June every year. What does the IOM stand for? Question number 4 was who out of the Beatles had the most successful solo career? So by successful we mean in terms of record sales, so who sold the most records afterwards? Question number 5, Tom Jones recorded a version of Mama Told Me Not to Come in 1999 with a band. What was the name of the band that recorded that song with him? Question number 6 was Perd Hapley, Joan Calamezzo and Natalie Ludgate are all supporting characters in which US TV series? So remember, for this round, you can put a guess in. It's not going to affect your overall score. Question number 7 was a lovely multiple choice question. Are there more ducks or chickens in the world? So are there more ducks or are there more chickens in the world? Question number 8 that some people might have missed was how many characters are in a UK non-personalised current licence plate? How many numbers and letters combined are there in a UK number plate?
Well, we've got a question from Tom Chatfield himself. Hi,
Hello, Tom Chatfield.
Beatles, what do you mean by solo, as in individual or part of another group?
Oh, because some of them We're
you base it off of?
No, we're including the groups as well, I guess. So I guess after they left the Beatles. But actually,
Next.
even if you didn't include that group, yeah, still successful enough. Question number 9. Which county were pasties invented in? Which UK county were pasties invented in? And finally, question number 10. Who was the original presenter of Catchphrase, the ITV show? So that's just a quick catch up on all of round 1, the general knowledge round. So please make sure you've got an answer for each of those questions. There's no harm in putting something, even if it's just an educated guess. And we're going to move on to round number 2.
Are we gonna have a little break or
No,
let's just roll? Yeah, roll.
No
punches.
little break.
Yeah.
So please make sure you're scrolling down to round 2. So we're gonna scrolly and show you what you should be looking at. So round 2 is called beaver or diva. So in this round you have 5 pictures to look at. Each one of those pictures is a close-up image of some hair. Does that hair belong to a beaver or a diva? So you can, we'll give you a few minutes to fill that out in your own time. So the picture is below the question. So question number 1, the corresponding picture is actually below that. So have a look at each of the pictures and try and work out, does that hair look like it belongs to a beaver or diva? So we're going to give you a few minutes and some lovely music to listen to, and we're going to chat amongst ourselves like people who've just finished the
Maybe we
news.
should just go off camera.
Maybe we'll go off camera. I don't know.
We're going. I need to go to the toilet.
We're going to give you a few
See you in
minutes.
a minute.
Going to give you a few minutes to work through that picture round. So you've got a few minutes to work through that. I guess you can go back to round 1 as well and have a check over those answers. So a few minutes to enjoy round 2, the picture round. Is it a beaver or a diva? Catch you later. I might just say it.
Oh, you need a link. Oh, you were doing the music round, Will. You ready for that? That's look like a thumbs up.
All right. So hopefully you've worked through the picture round. So there's only 5 questions, and it's just basically either or, beaver or diva. Just type that in. So either the word beaver or the word diva to answer those questions. So just hopefully you've had a chance to look at those. We're moving on to round number 3, which is going to be a music link
top
round. So the music link round is that you're going to hear 4 songs by different artists. It might change from week to week. So this week we are looking at the names of the songs. You're only going to be writing down the names of the songs. You're not going to be writing down the names of the artists. I mean, if you know them, great, but you don't need to write them down at all. So, and we're going to be looking for the link between those 4 songs. So questions 1 through 4 is going to be writing down the name of the song. And question number 5 is going to be what is the link? So what links all of those songs? So it's going to be something that hopefully should become a bit more apparent once you've heard all 4 songs. Again, doesn't matter if you just have an educated guess or you get a kind of an idea of what the link could be. It might be a good idea to just guess the name of the song. So Jasper's going to put on his headphones and try and enjoy himself. So let's start with song number 1. Phew. Okay, so let's fade that one out.
That's how long the lag is.
That was song number 1. So please write down the name of that song, please. Not the name of the artist, just the name of the song. Song number 2, we'll let it run for a bit longer because it's a bit more of an obscure song. So this is going to be song number 2.
Should I say when to stop the song? Or if you, Will's already stopped it, hasn't he? Yeah.
We're living in the past.
One, isn't it?
So song number 2 is a bit more difficult, but have a go.
Oh.
Salvation Army band played, and the children drank the lemonade, and the morning lasted all day, and through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the town away.
Okay, so that was song number 2. A bit trickier. We're now going to play song number 3. God, it's catchy, song number 3. I've never heard of it. But give it a listen. Remember, name of the song, please, not the name of the artist.
Asking me about. She's not here right now. She's not here right now. Why am I the one you wanna get into it with for the drama? Got a lot to say and that's the last thing a nigga wanna hear right now. Spending all my days on the east side,
Oh no.
Wasn't that a jolly tune, Jasper? I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
I didn't hear much of it.
Just pretend! Your patter is terrible. Okay.
No, it's first try.
Final song of this round, so song number 4. We're going to let it play for a while. Yep. Enjoy song number 4.
We're back on mic, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
We're just gonna do those. We're gonna do them again now.
We're gonna. Well, first of all, before we play them again, question number 5 for that one is what is the link between those songs? So there should be something about the title of the songs that might link them together. So just put as short an answer as possible about what the link of those songs are. Whilst you're thinking about that, we're going to play through each one more time. So song number 1, we're not going to play for that long. The other 3 songs we'll let run for a little while whilst you have some time to think about that. So enjoy the songs once again.
A Salvation Army band played, and the children drank the lemonade, and the morning lasted all day, all day. And through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day.
Yeah, why you keep asking me about? She's not here right now, she's not here right now. Why am I the one you wanna get into it with for the drama? I got a lot to say and that's the last thing a nigga wanna hear right now. Spending all my days on the east side, oh.
So those were the music link songs again. So remember, question number 5 for this one is, what is the link between those songs? So even if you got one of the titles, just have a guess.
Oh, that's the end of the first half.
And that is the end of the first half.
Oh, I thought we had like 10 more questions.
No, that's the end of the first half. So,
okay, end of the first half.
just quickly before we wrap up.
Hits. Submit.
Before you, just in case
Make sure your team name's in there.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if Jack hasn't totally fucked this,
Thank
it
you.
will automatically mark.
Unless you've made any like really glaring spelling mistakes. Anyway, we're gonna have a quick look through, but before you submit, if you want to just say what was general knowledge question number 4, or just like one more time, just put that in the chat really quickly and we'll try to answer any of those. But if you're happy with all your answers, press the submit button, and then you can go on a wee little break.
We'll put a timer up here.
Yeah.
For 20 minutes, should we say? 15? 15.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Have a 20-minute break.
Have a couple of good drinks. Have a natter with your friends in the chat room.
Have a drink. Yeah, talk to some friends that you might not have seen in a while.
Ask them if they're okay.
You can watch... No, don't watch Jasper and us, because we're not going to be here. Someone says 2. What do you mean 2? I need more information, Tom. What do you mean 2? Song number 2, picture number 2, general knowledge number 2. And Carmel, no, I shouldn't take that from Jasper.
What were you taking?
Just you being. Oh, so I'm saying 2-minute break. No, 20-minute break. So,
No, the idea is that you get wasted, Tom.
No, yeah, have a break, enjoy yourself. And we're going to do the same. We're going to go have a kiss chase in the garden.
I think that's what all the users want.
I hope I'm going to catch you.
We could maybe do some of those, like going down the stairs and down the elevator thing.
Yeah, we could do that. Also in the break, just hit us up on Instagram. If you've got any feedback for the first round, you can definitely message us on Instagram. Also, tag things, share things, spread the love, spread the joy.
So hashtag the quarantine quiz.
Hashtag the quarantine quiz. So, yeah, have a break, everyone. Have a Kit Kat.
We'll be back in a certain amount of time. Yeah. See you then.
Bye.
And I'll come running when you call my name. Yeah, yeah. Love ain't done to me, yeah. No, you can go your way. And I'll come running when you call my name. Yeah, yeah. Love ain't done to me, yeah. No, you can go your way. And I'll come running when you call my name. Running when you call my name. Just because I'm ball and chain doesn't mean I won't roll away. Honey, you're my favorite holiday. Whoa, love that you could have me hook and line. Wouldn't even have to treat me right. Mine's been feeling wrong and raw tonight. Whoa, you can go your way. And I'll come running when you call my name. Yeah, yeah. Love ain't done to me, yeah. No, you can go your way. And I'll come running when you call my name. Yeah, yeah. Love ain't done to me, yeah. No, you can go your way. And I'll come running when you call my name. Maybe I should, and I will never roam. You can leave me left for dead. You can go your way. And I'll come running when you call my name. Yeah, yeah. Love ain't done to me, yeah. No, you can go your way. And I'll come running when you call my name. Yeah, yeah. Love ain't done to me, yeah. No, you can go your way. And I'll come running when you call my name. Running when you call my name. Running when you call my name. Running when you call my name.
Oh, fear is old. Please don't yell at the train, just get aboard. Oh, we go forth. Those who stay behind will be left on the shore. Who could afford not to be a part of what we're pushing toward? Over, 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 overload. Over, 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 overload. Oh, overload. Please don't be magnanimous, protect your neck. Oh, overload.
Gli innamorati sono sempre soli, soli sulla strada, soli sulla luna. Ogni panchina è la loro casa, ogni stella in cielo un ricordo d'amore. Gli altri che non sanno, gli altri che non ricordano, gli altri non capiscono, non capiscono, non sorridono. E voi amatevi davanti a tutto il mondo, perché state tranquilli, che siete voi, gli unici padroni, padroni del gli altri che non sanno, gli altri che non ricordano, gli altri non capiscono, non capiscono, non sorridono. E voi amatevi davanti a tutto il mondo, perché state tranquilli, che siete voi, voi, gli unici padroni, padroni del
We've come to replace your clocks, old stubborn hands. We are the answer to why they never had a chance. It was not so long ago that the world was mostly slow. The age of iron, steam and speed turned a stroll to a stampede. But we've come to increase time in between ticks. And there's romance in the slow dances, 'cause they're fertile in hush, futile in haste. These are your nerves, this is how they taste. Well, I can't count how many times I've been outdone by nihilism. Join the mods that splits an open heart into a schism. I cower at the thought of other people's expectations, and yet still hand over mine to them. Travel where you are. Tourism is sin. These are the ruins we left behind. You can't take pictures of them. If what they say is true, then you become what you chew. If it decays, spit it out. Affectation is a drought that you wait through when you hate everything that you do. You wanna live outside the groove, then fine, but it's there like a flower, blooming in your ears. Open up your mouth, pollinate your peers. Nothing reminds the mind of power like the cheap odor of plastic.
Hope is an old dreaming like it was before we chose to leap in. Hullabaloo surrounding you. Hullabaloo. Hope is an old dreaming like it was before we chose to leap in. Hullabaloo surrounding you. And I think my old soul is gonna crack the I mask it over with a little bit of makeup. And I think my old heart is breaking 'cause I left a little bit of Peyton bring me down, down, bring me down. And she's sorry. Oh, she's very sorry. And she's sorry. Oh, she's very sorry. She's sorry. Oh, she's very sorry. She's sorry. Oh, she's very sorry. Hope is an old dreaming like it was before we chose to leap in. Hullabaloo, hullabaloo surrounding you. Hullabaloo.
Hi.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a nice break and that you've drank plenty of fluids to try and counteract the coronavirus. We've just been going through everyone's scores and making any amendments if kind of our program didn't, mark it correctly. So we've given some people some extra points so they came close. And kind of just looked at people's answers in general, and there's a few bits of contention. Quite a lot of people. Has anyone got the pasty question right, Jasper?
Probably.
Okay, most people struggle with the pasty question, so we're going to go through all the answers to the questions in a second. I think the music round was quite tough, so I'll keep that in mind for next week and try and make it a little bit easier.
Some people smashed it.
Some people smashed it.
Oh, a lot of people wrote artists, which we weren't looking for. We're just looking for song name.
Yeah, as I mentioned, we're looking for the song name, not the artist this week. So next week in the question, we'll make sure that we clarify that, so you're 100% aware of that. And also, I've got loads of stick for question number 2, where people have been, they're not called legs, they're called tentacles, or they're called arms. So you get no points for trying to be clever. There was one fantastic answer though. Someone said octopuses have 7 legs and 1 penis. So I enjoyed that. And someone in their answer to question number 5, they said, it's the Stereophonics. Awful band, in brackets. That was fun. So Jasper is just really quickly double checking everyone's answer sheets.
I'm almost done.
And
you're going to go through the answers now.
He's going to go and pick out the top few teams. So we'll let you know who's winning after the first half. I'm going to go through all the answers to the questions for round 1. So round 1 was general knowledge. So what shape is a ball? It is a sphere. Or I guess some people put spherical, so we're going to give you that. Question number 2, how many legs? Question is about the legs. No, it doesn't say tentacles. If you're saying, they've got this many tentacles, you don't get a point. How many legs does an octopus have? They have 8. 8 legs, appendages, whatever you want to call them. We were just looking for the number 8 or the number 8 written in letters. Question number 3, the IOMTT, the most bike race, the IOM stands for the Isle of Man. So that's where it takes place every year, in the Isle of Man. Question number 4, who was the most successful Beatle in terms of solo careers?
We've got stats on everything.
We've got some stats on everything. But the answer to number 4 was Paul McCartney. So you could put Paul, that's fine. Lots of interesting spellings of McCartney, enjoyed that. Question number 5, who performed Mama Told Me Not to Come with Tom Jones? I think it was on the album Reloaded. That was the Stereophonics. Question number 6, Perd Hapley, Joan Calamezzo and Natalie Ludgate were all supporting characters in Parks and Recreation. So, Parks and Rec, or Parks and Recreation is the answer to that one. Question number 7, there are more chickens in the world than there are ducks. So there's more chickens in the world than there are ducks. Question number 8, how many characters are in a current UK license plate? There are 7 characters, so it's normally split into 4 and then 3. And then pasties, normally known as Cornish pasties, were actually invented in Devon. So, I don't know, is that interesting? I think that's interesting.
Basically, no one got that, I think.
Basically, no one got that. So, pasties were invented in Devon, not Cornwall. Had some interesting answers. Most people thought kind of somewhere southwest. Some people said North Yorkshire, which was fun. And who was the original TV presenter of Catchphrase? Surprisingly few, most people knew this. It was Roy Walker, who also invented Mr. Chips. So it's Roy Walker who invented Mr. Chips and presented the original series of Catchphrase.
Okay, so...
round 2, the cryptic pictures. Keeping in mind for next week, we're going to make sure that everyone has access to the pictures all the time. So either team captains, you can just share the whole document and people can look at that, but we're going to make sure we've got it on the screen as well so everyone can see it. So picture number 1, that was the close-up hair of a diva. It was Beyonce's hair. So that was, picture number 1 was a diva. Picture number 2, a bit easier. That was the hair of a diva as well. That was Mariah Carey's hair, just a close-up version of that. Picture number 3, was the hair of a beaver. It wasn't someone with short hair. It was a picture of a beaver. Picture number 4 was also the hair of a beaver. And picture number 5, the answer we were looking for picture number 5 was actually it's neither a beaver or a diva. It is the hair of Sigourney Weaver. And if some people are saying, well, doesn't she count as a diva? 100% not. She's one of the finest actors we have in films such as Alien. What else has she been in? She was in Cabin in the Woods. That was good. So yeah, number 5 was actually a trick question. Wasn't a beaver nor a diva. It was actually Sigourney Weaver.
I think the only person that got that is for some strange coincidence,
suspect.
Jack's family.
Yeah,
I wonder how.
They're doing surprisingly well.
Yeah, well, we've got live score, we've got total scores in, so we'll go through that at the end of this too.
Cool. And then the final round for the first half of the quiz is the music link round. So song number 1 was West End Girls. That's the answer we were looking for. West End Girls by Pet Shop Boys. So
Not
West
that you
End
needed
Girls.
to write who it's
You
by,
didn't need to write the Pet Shop Boys, but there you go. Some people did. Song number 2. Quite a lot of people wrote down the song Sunshine, which was actually sampled this song by Dario G in the 90s, which is an absolute belter. But this was the original 80s version, which was called Life in a Northern Town. Maybe you can spot the link already from those first 2 questions. Song number 3, I've got to be honest, I only picked this by, I've never heard it before, and it's the only song I could find with Eastern title. It's called Days in the East, which is by Drake. I didn't much enjoy it, but maybe you did. And song number 4 was Back Down South by the Kings of Leon. So if you have a go at the song titles again, you've got West End Girls, Life in a Northern Town, Back in the East, and Days in the East and Back Down South by Kings of Leon. So the link we were looking for was anything to do with compass points, directions, anything along those lines. So some people put direction towns or compass towns. We gave you a point for that as well. So anything to do with compass points or directions. If you've got that, very well done. I understand it was a tricky music link round. Next week I'll make sure to try and make it a bit more accessible for everyone. So, Jasper, do we have the results for the first half? So we're going to go through some of our top
We'll probably do
teams.
the top 5 or something.
Okay, so we're going to go through the top 5 teams. Everyone did pretty well. There was no...
We've got the lowest score as 8 out of 20.
The lowest score was 8 out of 20.
We could do wooden spoon scores with everyone who knows that they've got 8. Oh, no, we don't want to.
No, we don't want to name and shame. So we're going to do the top 5 teams.
So the number 1 is 3 cases of Corona, previously discussed.
Okay.
Or an unfair advantage.
Unfair
potentially.
advantage, perhaps.
Oh, how many teams is a question? There are 43 teams for some reason.
Yeah.
When I was talking to Joey, who's been consulting on the tech side of this,
Yes.
Yesterday, he was like, yeah, you know, like, it might be difficult to achieve Thursday for the first live stream of this. And I was like, no, I think we can do it. And I was like, probably only be about 6 teams, maybe 20 people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gone pretty mad. So thank you all.
Yeah, we had over 50 teams sign up, and the fact that we've got over 40 teams actually playing is great. So thank you very much, everyone, for supporting us.
Next with, so the 3 cases of Corona, you got 20 out of 20. Next with 17 out of 20 is some Macraes. Sorry, Carmel.
Macraes?
However you say your surname.
Macraes?
That's you. With 16 out of 20 is the Stevensons. Well done for you.
Stevenson, 16 out of 20 is a great score.
16 out of 20 again is the Seclusionists.
Very good. So, Jamie, I think that's you and your team. So, well
Sorry,
done.
Mike.
Jamie, doing very well.
Might have had a little bit of bubbly noises. And then in 5th place with 15 out of 20, well done to Après Bat Soup.
Okay, we're not going to go through all the teams because we had to go through all 40 of them. It will take a while, but everyone else who got less than 15 is still doing incredibly well. So, hopefully everyone is ready for part 2 of the quiz. So we'll be starting off with round 4, which is the picture puzzle round. So we're going to give you some time to have a look at that yourself, but I'm just going to give a quick explanation of how this round works. So for this round, this is always a confusing one, but it's an absolute belter when you get it. When you start linking those pictures, it changes your life. I mean, once you understand the format, it's you'll feel really good about solving it. Do make sure that you put in your team name and the number of players in your sheet, just so we know. But yeah, so question 4 is a picture puzzle round. So you will have 4 questions to answer. We are looking for 4 different film titles. So in the answer sheets, it will say the number of characters in each word of the film title, and you will have, there's about 20 pictures to look through. Some of the pictures will be an entire word in the title, but some of them will just be part of the word, so a syllable of the word. So sometimes you have to put, 2 or maybe 3 pictures together to make one word. With others, you will just need the one picture to make the one word. So for each one, you've got 4 different film titles, and each one you get correct, you will get 4 points from, regardless of how many words are in the title. So some of them have 7 or 8, some of them only have 2. But for each correct film title, so that's what we're looking for, film titles, you will get 4 points. So question number 1 is looking for a 3-word film title. So the first word has 1 letter, the second word has 9 letters, and the third word has 6 letters. So that's what we're looking for. And then question number 2 is a 4-word film title.
No, it doesn't.
Eh?
Jack made an oopsie.
Did I make an oopsie?
I think that should have 3, shouldn't it?
Should that have 3?
Yeah.
That
if
should
it's
have
that,
3.
Yeah, hopefully that should have worked for everyone.
We're fixing it. Anyway, sorry. So,
Yeah, it looks like it's worked.
Okay, so yeah, film number 1. So the first word has 3 letters. The
No, that doesn't line up.
That's really bad.
Okay, we're good. Back to 1. Good stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yeah, got it.
is actually
Anyway.
that.
So we're gonna give you 10 minutes.
We'll give you say 5, and then we can see how you're doing in the comments.
Yeah. So if
see if
you
you want some more.
need anything explaining,
Or not.
we'll come back on and we'll explain it one more time. But basically, we're looking for 4 different film titles. The amount of words and letters in each of those words is listed in the questions. So captains, you might want to send that round to your team.
It's on the screen.
It's also
now.
on the screen. So it's all there.
We'll scroll back to
so
the
you
image.
can have a look. Zoom in using your computer if you want to. But we're looking for 4 different film titles.
So, for example, if a film like Sonic the Hedgehog, that would
Such a difficult
that
one
would be
to pick.
depicted by a sun,
A man called Nick, like a famous Nick.
yeah, and then a hedge, and then a pig, a hog,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Just-
Or, I don't know, a simpler example like Ant-Man. You know, the Marvel film, there'd be like a picture of an ant. A picture of a man.
but Jim Carrey's not in.
But Jim Carrey's not in it. But
Not in
also the
Ant-Man,
pictures,
so-
they're not together. They're all mixed up. They're all jumbled about. So maybe once you've used one of the words, just like make a mental note. I've used that, cross it off. You're not going to use it again. So you're going to use each picture just the once. You're not going to use them multiple times. So if you use like the top left-hand picture of a man who looks like he does sports at the weekends, you'll go, okay, it's weekend sportsman. I've used that in my film title. I'm going to cross that off.
Drinky poos. Let's
Drinky
go.
poos. See
you
you
in 5.
guys in 5 to 10 minutes. You enjoy yourself. Keep tapping away.
We should set a timer so that we know.
Nah, it's all right. Keep tapping away in the comments, and we'll respond if we can. If you finish early, of course, go on Instagram and tell us how much you're enjoying it. We're reposting everything, and we're really
Hashtag the quarantine quiz.
hashtag the quarantine quiz.
We've
Join
had
us
some,
again.
we've had some great photos from people.
We're
of
really
them
enjoying
in there.
everything.
The photos of you sitting there watching us with your friends. They're lovely. We want to see them. Hashtag it. Email them to us. We are the quarantine
The
quiz
quarantine quiz
at gmail.com.
Exactly.
Lovely stuff.
You can email in any photos as well. Just send it to the. Anyway, get in contact. See you in a bit.
You are really smart. You know what to do when I say, why am I going out of my head whenever you're around? The answer is obvious. Love has come to town. La 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 la.
there's a little he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. It sets my heart a-reeling from my toes up to my ears. The man in me will hide sometimes to keep from being seen, but that's just because he doesn't want to turn into some machine. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la.
side. Doesn't mean that I've lost the fight. Oh, I can see a blackout on the rise. Oh, just because my heart is blind doesn't mean I miss the warning signs. But every little wrong is silver lined. Oh, you can go your way, and I'll come running when you call my name. Yeah, yeah. Love ain't done to me, yeah. No, you can go your way, and I'll come running when you call my name. Yeah, yeah. Love ain't done to me, yeah. No, you can go your way, and I'll come running when you call my name. Running when you call my name.
Hello, everybody. Hope you found that all right. As I mentioned in the chat, you might not have seen that. There's supposed to be a clock in the sheet, so that might be useful in case people didn't spot that. So one of the titles has something to do with clocks in it. But a lot of people are saying they're done.
People are giving away answers.
Don't give away
People are giving away
answers.
wrong answers.
Don't-
That's cruel.
Don't be cheeky. Just keep it
Who's
between
that
your
guy?
teams,
Joseph
please.
Honeywood.
Yeah, we're gonna name and shame. if
Naughty
we have
stuff.
to.
I mean, I always love doing that in the pub quiz. though.
What, naming and shaming?
Just saying really loudly wrong answers.
So yeah.
Are you going to do the next round?
What do you mean?
Cool.
Have you just seen what the next round is?
Yeah, I haven't seen
okay.
it.
So people look like some people say they're not done. We'll give you some time at the end of the whole
No. They need more time to make margaritas.
Oh, liking it. Okay.
Like pizzas.
Anyway,
Or cocktails. We didn't have. Should we have a quick drink? We've run out.
we ran out of beer already.
Yeah.
We had both of them.
Yeah.
My first is not quenched. We're just gonna grab. Oh, we might be getting a drink.
going outside
Anyway,
to the free fridge.
so yeah, if you need a couple more minutes, you can come back to
No,
this.
let's just go. Let's go.
Well, you can come back to it at the end of the second half. We're going to give you some time. We'll go through all the questions again.
Yeah.
Cheeky beer. So we're going to move on to round number 5. This one is called the translation station, and I am going to do my very best to read some foreign phrases as best as I can. And the aim of this round is I am going to say some common brand slogans, so, you know, well-known slogans to do with brands or companies, but in a different language. So I might say what the language is if my pronunciation is really terrible, which it probably will be. And what we want you to do on your answer sheet is we want you to name the brand or the company. We don't want you to translate it. I mean, you're going to have to translate it to try and work it out, but you're just writing down the name of the brand. You're not writing down the translation. So say if
I'll pop that into the form for you
if
guys.
we translated it as you know, it was the Bulgarian for that's why mums go to Asda, then you just write down Asda because that's the name of the brand or the company.
Genius. I like
So,
that.
round number 5 is translation station. So, question number 1 is in, I'm going to just say it's in Spanish, and it is solo hazlo. I'm doing my best. Solo hazlo. So it's Spanish. You need to translate it into English if you can, and that will give you the slogan for a very well-known brand. So have a go at doing that. Solo
Lulu, you've
hazlo.
got to get this.
Yeah, people who I know Spanish quite well. Hopefully using Google Translate. It's paid off, because that's all I did.
Okay.
I didn't
the
go.
translations may be very
The
broken.
translations may be quite poor. Do your best, everyone. Let's just all enjoy ourselves. Yeah, great if you're from Ilford. Is everyone having a tough time on that? Right, so yeah, solo hazlo, Spanish phrase for what, and then tell us what slogan that is from. So what brand has the slogan solo hazlo in Espanol? E. No, you can't use Google Translate. Only I can use Google Translate.
Please, can you write it down? Yeah, we could probably.
We can write that down.
Solo.
Wait, they might copy and paste
No,
it.
yeah, we know you cheaters.
So it's
Haslo. That's how. I'll give you that. I won't give you the other one. That's giving it away. Next, go on. This one's really gonna get you going.
Question number 2. Der Idée pour la vie.
Des idées pour la vie.
Der Idée pour la vie. You should do this. You should do this round, Jasper. You're much better than I am.
It's French.
En français. So, der Idée pour la vie. So, I would have a good stab at this, and I'm terrible at languages.
It's difficult if you don't know the brand. Like I don't know that one. But
Have a guess. Have an educated guess.
you can say the next one though. That's fine. That'll be fine. I'll crack it out.
I'm just going to say it one more time. Der Idée pour la vie. En français. Okay, so that was number 2. Question number 3 is ego amandi illum. Ego amandi illum.
That's in Latin.
That
just
is in
for all
Latin.
you pure scholars.
Because I thought maybe some people might know some Latin. So I tried to pick languages that people might have a good stab at. So yeah, ego amandi illum. So translate that into English. That will give you the slogan of a well-known brand or company, and then you're just writing down the company. Again? What number? Ego amandi illum. I love languages.
I think she wants the French one, Jack. That's what everyone wants.
Do you want the French one?
Des idées pour la vie.
Yes, just better than I am.
Margot looks
Looks puzzled.
Should we do the next one? German? My German is not good enough to say that, so...
Okay. It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do Germans say their J's? Jedes bisschen... Jedes bisschen Hilf. Jedes bisschen Hilf. That's German for a common... well-known slogan of a brand. Jede bisschen Hilf. Have a crack at that, German
If we want it
speakers.
slower, jedes bisschen Hilf.
In the Deutsche. Oh, that's having a lovely... We're Jasper getting...
Oh yeah, no, but we should show them the insane setup at some point, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we will. We'll put that on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, we can do a behind the scenes shot.
Behind the
and we
scenes.
can pop that in the Insta afterwards.
Okay, hopefully everyone's had a good crack at question number 4. So translate that German phrase into a well-known slogan for a brand. And question number 5, bit easier, is mange frais.
No, manger frais.
Manger frais. Manger frais. So that is again in French.
Well, we'll do them all again in a sec as well.
We're gonna go. You can't wait to hear me.
Just you love it.
Because you love it. Manger frais.
Jack didn't put any of the accents on these. That's maybe why we can't get a great idea.
Beautiful.
On this one.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Should we just let's rattle through them through the?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Do you want to rattle through them?
Okay, I think Tom had some good points on question 1 of how to pronounce it. So he says it should be solo acello.
Acello.
Solo acello.
Solo
Question 1,
acello.
round 5. Question 2. Nobody really rinsed us for that, did they? Des idées pour la vie.
Yeah.
In French. And question number 3 in Latin. Ego amandi illum.
I wouldn't say much better. You're in charge of this round next time, Jasper.
Question 4 in German. German baffles me. Jedes
bisschen
Hilf.
I said it like an Italian.
Hilf.
Bisschen. Hilf.
In German. And in French, for the last one, manger frais. But remember, You're writing the brand name that links to that slogan.
Yes.
Not what the slogan translates to.
Don't translate the slogan.
The brand name. We don't want the slogan.
So if you think it's, I don't know why Cheese Whiz was the first thing that came to my head. Like sellotape, if they had a famous slogan.
Stickier than celery.
Stickier than celery, it's sellotape. So yeah. So write down the brand names. Keep them as simple as you like.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh, is this the last round?
We're already on the last round.
Ooh, a bit quick. It is 9:30 though. It's
Yeah.
almost as well past Jack's bedtime.
It is. Yeah. Anyway, so
Is it raining
how
still?
did we get through the first half of the quiz in like 25 minutes, and now we're an hour and a half in?
We could maybe do a bit more time on the pitch round. Do people need? No,
We need to get through it. Everyone's here. Well, because we're going to have to mark them. We have to give it through the results. So let's crack on. So round number 6 it's a knockout. So if you can see over there, there's a wee bit of a description about this round. So it's a knockout is again a general knowledge round. However, there's a bit of a twist. The questions are much harder than the first round. And also, if you get even a single question wrong and write down a wrong answer, you will get nothing. No points for the entire round. So if you are unsure, even if you're slightly unsure, it's best to leave a question blank. So so if you're confident on 3 of them, write down 3 answers and leave the rest blank, because then you could get 3 points. If you guess one of those, that you could end up with nothing for that round. So it could be a real, or a deciding round, really. So let's crack on. So round 6, it's a knockout. Question number 1. Which US state flag contains the Union Jack? Which US state flag contains the Union Jack? Googly goog.
Oh, so it's actually got the flag, the Union Jack, like
So
a small little version
It's a flag,
of the Union Jack.
and then it like a kind of the
like
Australian or New Zealand flag. It's got the Union Jack kind of in the corner. It's not just
but which
the Union
US
Jack
state has
flag.
the Union Jack in it? Pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. But if you don't know it, don't put it down.
If you're unsure, just leave it
Donut
blank.
is not a good score.
It's not worth the risk. Question number 2. How many toes would the 101 Dalmatians have? I thought that was a good question. So it
Few
takes
maths nerds out there.
multiple steps. So go, right, how many toes does a dog have? How many legs does a dog have? And then how many Dalmatians are there? So
Are we saying no Googling though?
no googly googling.
No Googling
No.
toes on a dog.
No googly googling.
We are
Remember, this is
tracking
like
all your computers.
This is the decider.
So, I'd
So
watch
how
out
many
for that.
toes would the 101 Dalmatians have? Assuming that they all have normal dog feet. Yes. So don't try and be a smart ass about this, because you will get nothing. Guarantee it. Someone said toes or paws. So the question is, how many toes would the 101 Dalmatians have?
And tentacles.
And not tentacles! Okay, question number 3. What is the longest running UK TV programme?
Julia, is it state or territory? It's state.
State. So yeah, question number 3 is, what is the longest running UK TV programme? So that's continuously running. So it has not come off the air at any point. So what do you think is the longest running programme we've had on the telly? So it's probably on the BBC, because that's been around longer.
Oh, question 4. Why? It's going to be so difficult to mark.
Nah, not really. I put so many options.
For it to auto mark it.
Hopefully.
Right.
Okay, so question number 3.
Oh, we're counting the thumb for the dog's toes.
Dogs don't have thumbs.
You know the little crook thing that's like up
No,
there?
we're not counting the crook.
Not counting
that's
guys.
That's not a toe. That's a crook. Question number 4. Name the 3 spirits used in a Negroni. So if you're going to make a Negroni, what would you have to have in stock? What 3 spirits would you have to have in stock to make a Negroni? Try and be as accurate as you can. You can write the spirits in any order. Hopefully we've got that covered with our little marky mark. And of course we're going to double check everything.
We'll run through them all again at the end as well. So. We've got 6 questions left, guys. That's it.
Don't sound like you want it to end. I know.
Well, but maybe some people who are on here don't know what the prize is. Maybe they didn't join us right on time.
Well, we can't reveal that right now. That'd be a funny time to do it. Okay, question number 5.
Okay.
The only sports question. Oh no, I guess the most by one was a sports question. Anyway, who was the first person to score a goal in the new Wembley Stadium? So who was the first person to score a goal in the new Wembley Stadium?
When did it open? The new one?
2000. 2000.
Because you're not allowed to Google it, teams. I will Google it for you.
I don't know. I don't know much about the football. I saw Queen there once. That was good. So who was the first person to score a goal at the new Wembley Stadium? He was also the first person to score...
2007.
Got it right. He was also the first person to score a hat-trick there. So well done him. He must be good at kicking balls and into nets.
Big netball.
Big net ball, as we like to call it. So write down the answer for that.
I want the number of the question when we're doing it.
Last name will do.
So they don't fuck it up real bad.
Jerome will come back to number 4. We'll go through all the questions again at the end. Okay, let's go on to question number 6. So question number 6 is, who's the tallest Muppet? So depending on how well you know the Muppets, who do you think's the tallest? If you don't know your Muppets and you want to guess, I wouldn't.
Is it Big Bird?
Does he count as a Muppet?
Oh God, don't say that.
No, of like in the Muppet TV program and film. So the Sesame Street characters don't really count. So not
Clarity.
the Sesame. So not Big Bird. Not him. He's not not Big Bird. Don't put Big Bird. I'm not.
Big Bird is apparently taller than this guy. I'm gonna go.
Well, he might be. I haven't seen them standing, back to back.
Or girl. I don't know. Is it girl? I don't even know who.
Big Bird.
No, the person that you put as the answer.
Well, that would give it away, wouldn't it?
Oh.
I mean, he's pretty...
I think Big Bird's probably bigger than.
You reckon?
Than him or her. Look at that. That's good.
Oh, lovely. Okay, question number 7. In which country was the rotary washing line invented? In which country was the rotary washing line invented? That's question number 7. So just wants the name of the country, please.
What is a rotary washing line?
So you know how you had the washing line, which was just like a string?
Yeah.
A rotary washing line is like the big spider net
that
you can spin.
Okay.
It's like a big spider.
I thought you were going to mean it was one of the ones that you could like pull your.
No, because that doesn't really rotate, does it?
It's got a rotating
It's
wheel.
like a fan.
Okay. Cool. That's cool.
That's cool. Okay, question number 8. What number comes between 20 and 12 in a standard dartboard? So, if you know... should I give him a hint? No, I'm not...
We could do a hint.
Okay, so if you know where
20's
20 is, you've got 2 options. So what's either side of the 20, and you just need to know where the 12 is. Is it on the left-hand side or is it on the right-hand side?
I don't think I know that.
No? Just wait. What are you holding? What are you doing? Yes!
Yeah, nice.
He's got it.
Because you didn't write the answer in the sheet.
No.
Our answer sheet. I'll put it in there for you now. No one can see that. Screens.
Okay. So we're just looking for a number for that one. And question number 9. How many Academy Awards has Al Pacino won? How many Academy Awards has Al Pacino won? Not been nominated for, but actually like taken home with him and probably put on his mantelpiece. We'll repeat all the questions at the end. We'll go through them one more time. So if you want to hear the questions again, we'll go through them one more time at the end.
Ooh, question 10.
Okay, so question number 9 again was how many Academy Awards has Al Pacino won? That was question number 9. And question number 10. What is London's largest borough? and that's in terms of surface area, not population or anything like that. So in terms of surface area, what's London's largest borough? So yeah, have a crack at that
I
one.
just realised something.
Yes.
Because we've made the 2 Google Forms, we're
We're
going
gonna
to
have
get...
to combine the scores.
Yeah, but if everybody doesn't write their team names identically the way that you did before,
Identically.
then we're going to have big problems
Oh, we'll be
in
fine.
summing scores.
We'll be fine.
You might... Well, should we send everyone's scores by email? That cool
We'll
thing?
do that tomorrow.
We'll email everyone all the scores boards. We'll email you all. But we'll get in touch with the winners as soon as possible.
Well, we'll announce.
That should be really
We'll
easy to
announce
do.
the top 3 teams at the end of this.
Ooh, that's bold. Especially with this round, because we have to manually do this round.
We're gonna have a wee break. Anyway, so
For
let's
those of you that want to wait for
let's
20 minutes.
go through all of the. So we're going to go through all of those questions again for it's a knockout. So question number 1.
Did we do number 10? I don't think we've done number 10.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
For the knockout?
Yes.
London's biggest borough?
Yes, we did that.
Okay.
Pay attention. Okay. Question number 1 was which US state flag contains the Union Jack? So we're looking for a state, not a territory.
They're saying by size or population for the borough.
Size, like surface area, not population. Question number 2. How many toes would the toes would the 101 Dalmatians have? Question number 3 was what is the longest running UK TV programme? So that is the show that's been continually on air, not had any gaps or breaks or anything like that. Question number 4. Name the 3 spirits used to make a Negroni. Question number 5. Who was the first person to score a football goal? Maybe I should clarify that. A football goal, maybe that'll give you a hint. At the new Wembley Stadium.
Giving away answers.
Giving away answers for free. Question number 6. Who is the tallest Muppet? Doesn't include the Sesame Street crew. Question number 7. In which country was the rotary washing line invented? Question number 8. What number comes between the 20 and the 12? I don't want to give it away. On a standard dartboard. Question number 9 was how many Academy Awards has Al Pacino won? Not been nominated for, but actually won. And question number 10 is which is London's largest borough in terms of surface area, not population? So if you have everything written down, as I said, with its knockout, leave some blank if you're not sure. But if you've got an answer for everything else and you're happy to submit your answers, click the little submit button at the bottom of your sheet.
Adam was asking a good point. If you leave them blank, does it count as wrong? Adam, we're not quite sure. We'll find that out.
No,
we will make it right no matter what.
We're going to checkity-check. So we're going to start looking at the results as they come in, and we're just going to try and do that as quickly as possible. So
yeah,
please,
if you're ready to go, bang out some...
Yeah, so...
we've got 7 responses already.
Yeah,
guys.
so please hang around if you want to find out who won.
You're all done on the picture round, are you? No, you're not.
Anyway, so we're going to go offline temporarily and try and toss up the scores. And
We don't have to go offline.
okay, well, I mean, we can sit here and just go,
You can just watch us go.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. You can listen to some music and watch us go, yes, occasionally giggle.
This is going to take so long.
It's not going to take so long.
Whoa, what? Who is this? Is your freaking parents again? Whoa, why though? Pretty good score in there. Well done.
Anyway, we're going through the thingies. So, yeah, I don't know. Love each other. Kind.
Oof, brutal. Ouch.
We're getting a lot of stuff on Instagram, which is nice. Thank you to everyone who is still online and doing stuff. And hopefully everyone's enjoying the quiz. We've had a cracking time, haven't we?
Yeah, this marking is take a while.
Do you want me to do the marking?
We can take it in shifts.
We can take it in shifts. We can take.
Oh, here are your parents. Let's see how they did. Don't give anything away.
Oh, that's a rookie mistake. Lamo. people can stay away.
Ooh. Ooh, there's a lot of contention on the old Negroni one. We should probably ask Willem.
Yes.
You want to say hi to the fans and talk Negronis? Or, okay, whisper in my ear what you think before I think Negroni, because I know you're the Negroni master.
That is the correct way to define jazz. It must have a beat and it's got to have so. That is the correct way to define jazz. It must have a beat and it's got to have so.
Well, I'm tired of throwing stones in the wishing well, leaving my luck to chance and the rest to hell. And I can't stop thinking about the dovetail day, the cotton candy, foxglove bands, and true love days. 'Cause I am the dreamer, dreaming of a world gone by, by, by. And I am the dreamer, dreaming of a world gone by, by, by. That's alright, 'cause I've had enough of this preschool game. Just let me find my way to the willow shade and lose my step if you shake me from my slumber tide. I can't survive this real life, makes me fall tonight. 'Cause I am the dreamer, dreaming of a world gone by, by, by. I am the dreamer, dreaming of a world gone by, by, by. That's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's alright.
Hello, we're back. We're halfway through. Marking.
Halfway through marking. Sorry, it's taking a while.
And it's a very complex system of marking. We've just got a sponsor for the quiz, guys.
Hey!
I think, has it been thrown in the chat already? Our first sponsor is Quicks Cheese, a very good friend of ours.
Chitty chat.
Based down in Devon.
Second sponsor for
Cloth-bound,
Black Anchor.
Organic. Probably organic.
I like cheese.
Cheddar, cave aged for the appropriate amount of time, not aged in a plastic bag.
Actually,
Aged
I
in
don't like
cloth,
cheese.
delicious stuff, taste of grass. Lovely. If you use the code WELCOME at checkout, you get free delivery on cheese at quicks.co.uk. Support the little businesses before they get in more trouble. And support them while you can still get the stuff. Yeah. We've had other notes coming in saying, ask if people have any shout outs.
Yep.
I don't know how we receive those shout outs.
On the chat.
But then we just say them out loud.
Yeah.
So you can say whatever you want in the chat, that's fine.
Or you could message us if you got our message things.
What else has come in?
Oh, whoever did theirs in all capitals, you're a real poo-poo.
Yeah.
He's
Jack's
my,
on
my,
18
my.
out of 41.
Corona, you're a real poo-poo. You're making this really... take forever to mark.
Just 0 points all right. No,
Zero-
don't be
oh.
that mean.
No points for you.
Why?
Because they made a mistake in the last round.
Oh, they made multiple mistakes.
What row? Sorry. That sounds really mean. More coming in. Taking longer to mark.
Are we up to 41? Yeah. So that does actually match exactly. So that's great. We've
Well
had
done, everybody.
100% return rate for the second half. Good to know. Good to know that everyone's so keen for the prize.
If everyone wants something to watch, apparently you can watch a video of Boris Johnson excusing himself to go to the toilet and forgetting to turn off his microphone. So that could be worth YouTubing.
Maybe he didn't excuse himself to go to the toilet, but to go and catch up on the
quiz.
quarantine quiz.
On the
Oh,
quarantine
yeah.
quiz.
Big man in town.
Imagine if Zach Braff was doing this.
I think our next aim is to get a shout out on BBC News, right? If anybody has any contacts at BBC News, let us know.
Yeah, keep putting this online and then, hopefully we become the best thing in the entire world.
I think for that one, for captain, they
Nope.
should get 2.
Nope.
Yeah, that's how
Nope.
we used to do it, didn't we?
Nope.
Used to get like a scale from 2 to... Oh, no.
Not this week.
Yeah. Well, 5.
Why did I give them 4?
So some people got the toes right.
Quite a few people got the toes right. Some people got it very wrong.
Probably because they were thinking about the cranium or whatever it was saying.
Oh yeah, love a bit of cranium.
All right, I'm gonna leave Jack to mark, and we'll be back in a bit. I don't know if anyone's
Bit
still
more
there
music.
anymore,
We'll
have more
quick as we can.
license-free music.
That is the correct way to define jazz. It must have a beat and it's got to have so.
Somewhere out on the horizon, where the ocean meets the sky, we could build a home on the archipelago when the storm clouds turning on our way. When the sun is at its highest, stretch out in the sand. We won't need complain about the English rain on our private getaway. 'Cause I can spend my days with my lover by my side. Yes, I can fade away in the turning of the tide. I'll do whatever you ask me, darling. I'll go wherever you need me, darling. I'll run wherever you call me, whenever you hold me, I'll be there. No matter how far, no matter how wide, I'll battle through these days and nights. Oh, darling, I just want you by my side. I'll climb the moon.
Hello everybody, Jack here if you have signed up by now, so about 6:30, you should be getting an email with all the information about how to join our live stream, the answer sheet, and also your own personal team video chat for the quiz. So you should have that. So team captains, please distribute that with your team members and join us for the quiz. Live stream starting at 7:30, quiz starting at 8:00. So see you there. If you haven't signed up yet, you still have until 7:30 to do that, and we will email you the information before 8:00.
So serious.
So serious. Round 2. So we're gonna scrolly and show you.
Well, I'm tired of throwing stones in the wishing well, leaving my love to chance and the rest to hell. And I can't stop thinking about the dovetail days, the cotton candy, foxglove fancy true love days. 'Cause I am the dreamer, dreaming of a world gone by.
Hello everyone, Jasper is just finishing off checking the marking for the second half of the quiz. I did a fair bit of it, and some people were bold in that final round and just going for it. And unfortunately I've lost quite a few points, so it'll be interesting to see who is the overall winner at the end of this. Whilst Jasper is just finishing off doing the marking, I am going to go through the answers to the whole second half of the quiz. So maybe you want to have your answer sheets in front of you, so when we go through the films, I
guess they could load up a new one.
Yeah, we can go through it together. So Jasper, can you just...
I've done it, isn't it?
Just up a bit. Lovely. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So for round 4, the picture puzzle, the first film was, so you'd have to use the letter A for the first word. So it was A, so film started with A. Then you'd have to use 2 of the pictures if I included both of the pictures. So the first half of the second word would be the clock. And then you would use the little traffic symbol, which is a symbol for men at work. So you combine the clock and the work together to make the word clockwork, and then you'd use the picture of the orange to make a clockwork orange. So film number 1 was a clockwork orange. Film number 2, so the first word was a 3-letter word, so you'd use the number 1 for that one. You'd then use the picture of the guy who's sick in bed. He has the flu, so 1 flu. Then you've got that little picture of a cat doing something. The cat is jumping over a little box there, so 1 flew over. You've then got the word the to use, and then I guess one of the most tricky pictures on there is from a BBC series from a few years ago. The show was called Cuckoo. So you got 1 flew over the cuckoo, and then you got a picture of a nest there. So top tip for this round, if some of the pictures you're not sure of, you can kind of get some of them and then piece the rest together. Film number 3, was you're going to use the second half of the Doctor Who title there. So you've got Who. You're then going to look at that little picture, which is a frame, Who framed. You've got famous tennis player there, Roger Federer. You're going to use his first name, Roger. And then you've got the wee little rabbit in the corner there. So you've got Who framed Roger Rabbit. And the final one, you've got a hat. But what type of hat is it? It is a cap. So you've got cap. You're then going to use the number below it, 10. So you put those 2 together to make cap 10. And then that screwdriver, what type of screwdriver is it? It is a Phillips screwdriver. So you've got Captain Phillips there. So a lot of people got the Captain. We had Captain Scarlet, Captain Fantastic, different answers like that. But the screwdriver is a Phillips screwdriver. So Captain Phillips for that one. Round number 5. Of the translation station, which is...
Someone put Big Bird for knockout.
We said not Big Bird. Anyway, translation station. Translation station. So, question number 1 was Solo Aslo. which is Spanish for "Just Do It," which is the slogan for Nike. So we were looking for Nike, the answer for that one. Question number 2 was "Des idées pour la vie," which is French for "Ideas for Life." So lots of people probably got that, translated it, which is actually the slogan for Panasonic. Company Panasonic, "Ideas for Life." Question number 3 in Latin is "Ego amandi illum," which is "I'm loving it." So that is the slogan for McDonald's. So people will probably recognise that slogan, but translating it from Latin might have been the trickiest half of that question. Question number 4, German, "Jedes Bische Hilf."
No, look who got the most points. And
Oh, okay. Was German for "Every Little Helps," which is Tesco's slogan. And the final one for that round was question number 5, "Manger frais," I think, which is French for "Eat Fresh," which is Subway.
yeah, Manger Frey, yeah.
Manger
Nailed
frais.
it.
Okay, final round. It's a knockout. Again, people were being really bold, which we appreciate. But
Yeah,
that's the thing.
like a bold round.
We do
Good.
like a bold round, but the thing is, one
Extra
wrong answer,
points for bold rounds.
One wrong answer can wipe you
Not in this
out.
case.
So, question number 1. Which US state flag contains the Union Jack? It's the state of Hawaii. So, the Union Jack is in the top left-hand corner of the Hawaiian flag. Question number 2. How many toes would the 101 Dalmatians have? A dog has 4 toes on each paw. 4 paws, so that makes 16 toes per dog. Times that by 101, and you have 1,616 toesies. Question number 3. What was the longest? What was the longest running TV program? A lot of people put Coronation Street, but it's actually Panorama.
It
Panorama has
absolutely
been
ruined loads of
running
people,
since
that one.
1953 continuously. So probably a long forgotten program, but it's still running today and has been running since 1953. So Panorama is the winner of that one. Question number 4. The ingredients of Negroni is gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth, or Martini Rosso, or Rosso Vermouth. Lots of different answers there, but we've included all of those when we went through again. Question number 5. Who was the first person to score a goal in the new Wembley Stadium? When I was marking, I only saw one correct answer, and that is Pizzini. Gianpaolo
I saw a couple
Pizzini.
too.
Okay, so a few people got that one right. Can I have a little score?
Yeah, scroll.
Okay, question number 6. Who is the tallest Muppet? Now, there was definitely a Muppet in one of the teams, because we said it's not Big Bird. Big Bird is a Sesame Street character, and we're not counting them as a Muppet. And you lost a couple of points by putting Big Bird, you Muppet. So the actual answer was Sweetums. So he's the big, hairy Muppet that's in all of the films and the original TV show is Sweetums. Question number 7. In which country was the rotary washing line invented? It is one of the finest inventions to come out of Australia. So Australia was the answer we're looking for question number 7. Question number 8. What number comes between 20 and 12 on a standard dartboard? So 20 is at 12 o'clock on a dartboard, and 12 is on the left-hand side, and in between the 20 and 12 is the number 5. So not the number 1, which is on the other side, the number 5. Question number 8. Question number 9.
So close to totals.
How many Academy Awards has Al Pacino won? He's been nominated for quite a few, but he has only ever won 1 Academy Award. So we're looking for 1 for question number 9. And question number 10. Quite a few people got this one, which is really good knowledge, and there were some good guesses as well. But what is London's largest borough in terms of surface area, not of population? It is the borough of Bromley.
Do we have any shout-outs?
Do we have any shout-outs? TikTok, clock, we did so well.
We got a shout-out to Goosey! Goosey!
Hey, Goose. Any other shout-outs just whilst Jasper does a final toss-up of the score?
There's a big shout out to the host of the venue,
Yeah.
the venue host, the venue manager.
It probably wouldn't look
Is a-
as good if we didn't have the space to film in.
You don't know when I can see your face.
They're coming in now,
And the tech
Just wave
and
your
the,
hand.
and the tech guy.
Just wave your hand.
and the tech hub. Oh,
Oh,
there's trying to be a wave.
No way.
and our
okay. Well,
tech guru doesn't want to get involved. Oh, there he
Oh.
is. Hands involved.
yeah.
Thanks for the team on behind
Anyway,
the screen.
thanks for the
helping
team.
us out.
And thanks
Keeping us
everyone
sane.
who's following us and promoting this quiz.
Come on, Eileen, the team COVID-19. Did you do round 1? Because I can only find you round 2 score. Does anybody know how you split columns? I remember how to do it. I remember I've done it before.
Such a handsome thumb. Rotary washing line, you know, we explained it. It's the washing line that you can spin, rotate. Any other shout outs just whilst we're putting up the scores? Or, I don't know.
Data, text to columns. Yes,
some way that we can pass the time.
We're almost there.
I'm not going to flash again. Oh. AKA a Hills hoist. I don't know. Finest Australian invention, yes. Shouts out to the NHS. Yeah, 100%.
Big shout out.
Yeah, to all the people working in the NHS at this critical time. We really appreciate all the hard work you're doing. You're doing an amazing job. If anyone knows anyone who works at the NHS in West London, they can stop by my van anytime for a free coffee. I'd be more than happy to do that. Why are we sailors?
There was a reason why we're sailors. Because if you look in the description, I wrote this yesterday when I was just setting up the live stream. I managed to write, welcome to the first quarantine quiz with your host, Jack and Jasper. Come aboard on this journey of knowledge as we sail together through these unknown seas. See you at 8 p.m.
There you go.
So I totally pulled that one off.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that until now, but yeah, pretty happy with that.
What's here?
Oh yeah, we've got guns.
We've also got guns. Campiano. Jasper, do you want a gun?
No, I'm doing Excel.
I was about to say he's rifling through the results, but these aren't rifles technically. But
boom,
puns.
One done. Okay. We're so close.
We're so nearly there. We're going to try and find a way of streamlining this a bit better, but the results are coming out very, very soon.
Okay, so then equals
the anticipation.
This plus.
Oh, take forever. We've just written down in the top two. I don't know.
What? No. You'll see.
Anything else we can do? I'm going to go through our Instagram and thank a couple of people who have promoted the page. So thank you very much to
and who put your team name as Rad? I've got a team name called Rad. You did pretty well in the second round.
I think that's Ginny. Is that Ginny?
Oh. I didn't get a second round score from you. Ginny? Thoughts? We'll get in touch. Okay, we've got totals. Okay, and now we need to sort and expand the selection.
We love this technical jargon.
Sort, just the smallest. Expand selection. Boom. Okay.
Okay.
So, here we go.
Have we got a winner?
Should we do in last place?
Shall we go through all the scores? No.
Did we have a wooden spoon?
Let's...
I could carve... Oh, that's a pretty big task.
Stick? No.
That team, the one that you weren't a massive fan of.
No, let's not name the last team. That's not very nice.
But okay. They get a wooden spoon, they get a prize.
If you... how I feel about it. No.
Let's just do the top 5.
Top 5 teams. So, our top 5 teams.
Are we discounting number 1?
Yes, we're discounting number 1.
Okay, sorry, number 1.
So number 1. Okay, so
you know who you are. You won.
You know who you are. So it's no surprise that you won. So in 5th place it's Quizmas time. So you came in.
Where did you get that? This.
You came in 6th place. It's Quizmas time. I'm so sorry.
That's brutal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just Jasper, so they can see them go nuts. Yeah. Maybe they're going so nuts.
Right, Jasper, who came in 5th place?
In 5th place is Why Though.
Well done.
It was a good, not great team name. We could do some good. We could go through some good team names.
We'll do that at the end. So Why Though, you came in 5th place. In 4th place is our friend Joshy P and Co, the pint machines.
Pint machines. Do a straight on pint for that, Joshy.
Straight on pint for that, Joshy. Sort of Sambuca straight after. Jasper, who came in third place.
Third place equals centre for Quizzes Control. Whatever that was.
Actually, these were all joint third because they all got the same score. They all got 37.
So do we need to
No.
do a fourth and a fifth then? So it's Quizness time. You actually came fourth. Well done. And at Perez Batsoup, you came fifth.
As well as Shivani's team and the Stevensons. We're good at this. Okay, but in second place was some
Macarees.
Macarees.
Well done, Carmel. Carmel's family.
Well done. And the winner, Jasper,
with 40 points.
With
that's
40
out of
points.
51. It's pretty good.
40 out of 51.
2 per customer. Please, can you make yourself announced?
Yeah.
Maybe hashtag. Put a post on your Instagram. Hashtag. The quarantine quiz.
Hashtag the quarantine quiz. Put
I
on
won,
Instagram.
and
You
we'll
are
get in touch
the first
and
ever winner of the quarantine quiz.
Arrange your live stream cooking. We'll be in touch.
Tell us the dish you want us to prepare, and we will show you how to prepare it at the same time. So I guess you get to eat it, we get to eat it.
Win-win.
We'll all have a lovely time. So once again, thank you so much for joining us.
Pun names. We've got some good pun
everyone.
names here, so.
There's some good pun names. I think
I like that one.
Fear and Loathing in the Living Room. Well done for having a great name.
Can you stop the bus and let my brother jack off?
That's quite a good one. I enjoyed that.
You got 33 points. I saw you were asking before.
Yeah. What else was a good one? I've got a fever and the only prescription is a quarantine quiz. Thank you for including us in your name. We really appreciate that. Harry's team had a really good one. It's full of puns. Where was it? Well, not full of puns, but it was... Is it there? Can you see it? It's like, is it just a quizzing online corona?
Was that his?
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed it.
It did not do well.
It didn't do particularly well, but great team name. Anyway, so congratulations to our winners. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and sticking with us for the course of the evening. Do join us again next week and make sure you are...
Oh, biggest thing that we forgot to tell you about Jack is he's growing a mullet.
I think people have kind of been like spotting that like all evening. I think it's going quite well. It was
Just
a difficult
like Pikey
decision,
Dan.
but I really had to mull it over. Anyway, finally, we're going to wrap up now. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, sticking with us the whole evening, taking part and promoting the quiz. We really do appreciate it. We will be back next week for an entirely new quiz on a very similar format. Jasper, is there anything you want to say?
Send us your feedback.
Send us your feedback. Get in touch.
Just talk to us. If you want to help us out, we're more than happy to have people helping us. We need... What do we need?
Someone who's good at marking.
Yeah. A team of markers.
A linguist.
Yeah, a linguist for pronunciation. Maybe a proofreader. That'd be good.
Proofreader. Anyway, if you want to know your scores, again, ping us a little message and we'll tell you what your score was. And
or if you work for a company that wants to get involved in sponsorship,
that would be great
talk
too.
to us.
Thank you to our sponsors, Black Anchor Coffee Company and Quick's Cheese. We appreciate
Use
that.
the code WELCOME in capitals at Quicks, which is QUICKES.co.uk for free shipping on artisan cloth-bound cheddar.
Yep. So we're going to let you go.
Links in the description.
Once again, thank you so much, everyone. We really enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed it too. Any feedback would be really appreciated, even if it's negative or there's anything that we can work on. But thank you so much. We'll see you again next week. Goodbye. Should we? No, we're gonna do it.
Thanks, bye.